This video was brought to you by Patreon. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruby Price and welcome to a week ago. So what's going on with this week? Well, tonight I've got a live stream, Monday Night Ruubez, right here on this YouTube channel. If you missed tonight, there will be one coming. What date will it be? If you missed tonight, there will be one coming on the 1st of February, touch wood, all depending on, you know, how I'm doing and stuff. They're supposed to be every other Monday. So yeah, there should be one then. What else is going on? I will be finishing up with that video that I was working on at the weekend. I've got a podcast coming out on Friday, and on Sunday I am hosting Grid Talk, so that's what you got to look forward to. Anything else is going to be a bonus. Yeah, well then, I guess let's get started at 11:25. Just over an hour to the live stream now then, which is good, yeah. I'm excited. I haven't done one in 2 weeks, which is less time than the previous gap, but still, you know, after I was ill last week and stuff, I was a little bit worried about this one. Yeah, today's just kind of been a day of doing things that I was gonna be doing anyway, you know, job stuff, releasing a video and live streams and all that jazz. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just taking like a mental break whilst waiting for the stream to start, because, you know, I just kind of need that reset, because I've got to be very, you know, I've got to bring the energy to a stream, you know. Like you've probably noticed, the last 3 of my streams have been very lo-fi, you know. I've not really got made up or anything for that. Just, you know, it's the kind of zone that I'm in at the minute. Like, honestly, the amount of brain fog I've currently got, yeah. Well, I'm still feeling a little bit worn out, but otherwise I am ready to live stream. And the best part is, there are some people waiting, so yeah. Chaos. Bye. Stream's done. I had fun. To say that I was so worn out when it started, that was a really good stream. I enjoyed that. Thank you for coming along if you did. And I shall see you in the next one on the 1st of February. I'm banned from the office today because Beth is doing job interviews and stuff. I'm working in the living room today. I'm gonna get that video sorted. Yeah, it needs to be done. So, I'm allowed to re-enter the office now, which is good. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but this place seems bigger without the Christmas tree. I mean, I know what it is. It's the Christmas tree. But it seems bigger, it seems tidier, and it seems brighter. Yeah. You know what this means? It means that Christmas trees are evil, and that they do nothing for the feng shui of a room. I think that's the term. I don't know. But yeah, I finished editing the second draft of the video, sending that off to the client and stuff, and hopefully there might be some money involved. I can't remember if I said this last week. I told you I'd started writing for someone, but I don't remember if I told you who I was writing for. Backseat Mafia. Yeah, I am basically on the rocky metal stuff. Yeah. I had a piece come out today, just, you know, announcing that Havelock have a new single. Havelock being a band that I ended up seeing at the night 1 of Pop Punk Pile Up 2 the festival at Parish that I was covering in December 2019. Yeah, 2019. Wow, that was a long time ago. But yeah, really good track, and I highly recommend you go listen to it. Havelock, Vampire Eyes. I didn't sleep very well last night, but once it got to about 9 AM, I managed to get about an hour's sleep. Like, I did sleep last night, but not very well. So, yeah. But today's exciting, at least for me. It's the anniversary of As It Is' second album, OK? What I would consider to be a real game changer in the way that As It Is, you know, were received, and how, you know, just how they were making music and stuff. Like, they were still making pop punk, but they were making, like, a better pop punk for them. And there were, like, you know, dottings of the emo post-hardcore that ended up being the Great Depression, you know. We've got Soap, No Way Out, you know. They're all there, and they're all in the lyrics as well. So I'm gonna listen to OK today, in full, possibly more than once. So as part of this whole OK thing, I ended up transcribing one of my favourite songs off the album, and I'm gonna post a video on Instagram about it. Using this camera, hence why it's on a tripod and all of that jazz. But yeah, I've just recorded the bit that I'm posting, so now I just need to film it, and it'll be golden. Finally, amidst all of my, like, hype for As It Is today, I'd completely forgotten it was Inauguration Day. So I'm glad that the Orange Man has gone now. It would be nice if something could be done about, you know, his last couple of actions, and, you know, ideally everything, pretty much everything he's done, but specifically the last bunch of actions. But I don't think it's going to happen, because we want to move on. Which, no, you don't just get to, you know, incite a domestic terror attack and then just swan off to go and play golf. One of the things that's made me feel better is that reportedly one of Joe Biden's first executive orders is going to be to, like, you know, enforce the, you know, illegality of anti-LGBT, you know, attacks and stuff. So, good. Good. He's not perfect, but he's not the Orange Man. I'm feeling pretty tired now. I mean, I felt pretty tired all day, actually. But, you know, I had something to do. Whereas now, just tired. So later on today, I am going to be in the audience for a Zoom panel thing. Yeah, I saw it on Twitter that the Writers Guild were doing a Zoom thing. What was it again? I got the email last night. Yeah, there we go. Pandemic Power, finding your audiences online. So I thought, sure, why not? There's a couple of radio people that I admire and follow and know, like, being involved in it. So, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I might learn something. So that should be fun. I've just been doing some job stuff, and yeah, kind of reached the point now where I get everything done in the morning and then I've got nothing else to do for the rest of the day. F1? Okay, so, you know, it might not have got started bang on at, you know, 7 o'clock exactly, but that was absolutely fascinating, and I feel like I genuinely benefited from being in the audience to that. I've even made notes. Yeah, so not that anyone from the Writers Guild would be watching this. Well done, Writers Guild, for putting on a really good talk with some really good, you know, panelists and stuff. It's really good. And even though I already have a green screen, which I've been using a lot more recently than I ever have done in the 6 or 7 years of owning it. I did take a lot from that, so thank you. I mean, having said that, not that anyone's probably going to be watching it, the last time I said that, the author of the book that I mentioned the film of watched the video, so who knows. Anyway, I think I'm in charge of food. So we've started New Expanse, Series 5. Good, it's a good start. Yeah. New podcast is out. I'll talk about it in the morning. So, as I was saying last night, the new podcast is out. Tom Mitchener, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audio Boom, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, whatever. Pretty much the only one that's not is Amazon Podcasts, and that's just because it's a fuck to get on. It's taking ages. But also there's a link in the description anyway. But yeah, I'm really proud of this one. I really like it. Ironically, it would never have happened without a pandemic. You know, I mean, a lot of the recent podcast guests, you know, it wouldn't have been possible without the pandemic because, you know, I was trying to focus on, you know, local music and, you know, I'd still like to focus on local music, but, you know, I was restricted to local music because I was, 1, recording in a studio, with the exception of a couple of episodes, and 2, you know, I was recording the people who were playing around me. Whereas, obviously, no one's playing around at the minute. So, you know, I'm recording people who are just doing things, and that include people all over the UK. I'm obviously trying to keep it relevant, you know. Mitch's last gig for the Rattlesnakes was in Leeds. I got Dave on because Dave has played in Huddersfield, and I was supposed to get Dave on when he was playing in Huddersfield. You know, I got Frank Turner on because he raised money for Huddersfield's local venue, the Parish. It's still staying relevant. I'm just also available to ask other people things rather than just who's outside, and yeah, I've been enjoying it, and I very much enjoyed today's episode, so please, if you haven't already, do go and check it out. Yeah, I think it's a good one. I think I'm sorted for Skittles for the day, Beth.
For the day?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Today has been a pretty uneventful day, I will give it that. That's my excuse. Yeah. Other than getting a shit ton of Skittles, Beth making her own naan for the korma that we were having, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yo. Well, there we go. So we've been blitzing the house, hence the... I mean, it's a very stripped back Ruubez look, if you want to use those kind of terms. Yeah, I just got changed because cleaning up can be some very sweaty, you know, exercise. Yeah. It's basically what I did as soon as I got up, which was very late. It wasn't necessarily a late night, because I definitely went to bed several hours before some people. But it was definitely a late morning. Also, I saw my face in the new Tom Scar video today, and it's made my day. Yeah. Maybe not quite just in time. Just got finished with the Grid Talk podcast. Well, we got finished about an hour ago actually, but we've just been chatting. Yeah, it's hilarious. I woke up at 8:45 and everything was still a last minute thing. It's crazy. Yeah. I was sorting out things this morning for like this specific podcast, you know, getting my notes ready, getting set up and stuff. And then we'd made like Ian had made a house breakfast, and I was like, oh, it's got 10 minutes, I've got less than 10 minutes. Yeah, so But yeah, it was a good episode. The top 10 drives of the 2020 season. There's a link in the description if you want to go and check it out. Please do. So now that that's over, this keeps happening. Yeah, basically, for the last couple of days, whilst I've been in here, especially when I've been playing F1, it just keeps getting dark around me, and then I'll be like, ooh, shit, it's got dark. Yeah. Yeah, I've just done F1 2020 stuff today. Yeah, last day of the weekend. Been feeling a bit tired, so I wasn't exactly down for doing some of that, you know, demoralising and just quite frankly shite Universal Credit stuff. I'll be getting on with it tomorrow. Yeah. I've just been reminded that a year ago today I got My Chemical Romance tickets for what was supposed to be the summer of 2020, and well, that's been rescheduled for 2021 summer. But Glastonbury has cancelled because it doesn't think it's going to be ready in time, and it doesn't think it's going to be safe. And if Glastonbury's cancelled, that definitely means that a gig of many thousands of people in Milton Keynes Stadium is definitely not happening this year. So yeah, I think I'm 99% sure we are in for another gigless year, and that is depressing. And so on that note, I'm going to call this a week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all that generic YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. As always, I've been Ruby Price, and I shall see you a week ago. Adios. Bye.